welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of Terra Talks. I know it has been a while, but I am back and more excited than ever to bring you the latest gaming news. 2 weeks ago, I forgot my camera in LA, which I've been going back and forth between for a while now, so I couldn't do the Terra Talks, and then last week, we had the Zoomin guys over at Gamescom. One little disclaimer I have before I jump into everything is going to be that, while I am back, it is not going to be without technical difficulties. I actually ran out the battery on my microphone by keeping it on while I wasn't using it. So the sound is going to be kind of echoey like it used to be this week, but next week it should be fixed. Oh, let's move on. In some countries, Microsoft has postponed the release of the Xbox One due to localization issues. Well, at least that's what they want you to believe. But guess what, gamers from the Netherlands, Belgium, and you sexy Scandinavian Vikings? It's all bullshit. Microsoft will support 5 different languages at launch and will be released in 8 countries with different languages. The Xbox One no hablas español. Also, Portuguese and Italian will not be recognized. So there you have it. Localization is not the issue, and it probably has something to do with production, or maybe they just want to bring as many consoles to the big countries as possible. Who knows? If you haven't played on your Xbox 360 since last week, I have some news for you. Microsoft points are completely gone. All purchases made on the console will be in dollars and euros from now on, so you can tell exactly how much pain your wallet is going through.
Woo! Welcome back, man!
Guess what, guys? Grand Theft Auto 5 has finally released gold status, and for those of you who don't know what that means the game is done and ready to be printed on CDs, so mark your agenda September 17th, and start stocking up on frozen pizzas and tons of Coke.
Introducing the newest member of the Nintendo 3DS family. Meet Nintendo 2DS.
Last week, Nintendo announced the Nintendo 2DS, which is a lot like the 3DS, but only doesn't have 3D. Also, you can't fold the screen, so it's kind of just like a tablet, but with 2 different size screens. The whole naming convention with Nintendo is just really confusing. Think about it. The Nintendo 3DS plays games for the 3DS and the DS, and the Nintendo 2DS plays games for the 3DS and the DS, and the DS only plays games for the DS. Have you ever tried explaining this to your mom? It's freaking mind-boggling. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I never used the 3D on my 3DS, so it's kind of cool that they made a 2DS, but at the same time, I thought it was a joke when I first heard the announcement a couple days ago. It was like, what? I mean, it doesn't even fold, so you're gonna have like this big thing that you can't make compact and it's not gonna fit in anything. It's a little bit weird. It's also kind of weird that there's not gonna be any 2DS exclusive games. With all of that said, if I had to choose now between buying a 3DS with 3D that I would never use that just folds and a 2DS, I might actually go for the 2DS. We are still in the quiet time of the year for gaming, but let's check out this week's announcements anyway. Guys who did Angry Birds are now working on a kart game called Angry Birds Go. They didn't release any details yet, but my guess is it's gonna be something like Mario Kart, but they're gonna have the birds racing the pigs or the birds trying to kill the pigs in some way. That's just my guess. Renemo Games has started a Kickstarter project for Awesome Knots. Their action MOBA will be getting a new expansion with characters and stuff, and they've already reached the basic funding, so you can be sure the expansion is coming. During the Gamescom event 2 weeks ago, there were also some announcements that we really don't want you guys to miss out on, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick reel of the things that you need to see. So I'm obviously really excited for Fable Legends, and Murasaki Baby looks so cute, but the one I'm really excited about is Fighter Within. And this is because I kind of think it's interesting that Ubisoft is going to take on that whole like action fighter connect thing for the Xbox One. What do you guys think? So while all those announcements were interesting, of course, that's in the future. Let's talk about what's coming out this week. Since this Tuesday, the gates of hell have been opened on console as Diablo 3 is coming to PS3 and Xbox 360. Pretty good timing with the new expansion that's coming out as well. And while it will be kind of fun to play it on the couch a little bit or something, it is the exact same game that we've seen on the PC. Or the Mac, if that's your thing. Ugh. Also out today is Total War Rome 2. This huge new entry into the strategy series is going to make happy warlords out of tons of PC gamers worldwide. The first-person shooter Killzone Mercenary for the PlayStation Vita will be out this Wednesday in Europe. American fans are going to have to wait till next week, however. The Hellghast are in for a hard time, especially with the November release of Killzone Shadowfall coming very soon. And if you're like me and you're a huge fan of nostalgia games, you have to download Castle of Illusion to your Xbox 360 or PS3. The classic adventure game with Mickey Mouse has been totally pimped out with new HD graphics, and it totally fits right in with the new re-release of DuckTales, right? Castle of Illusion was one of my most played Game Gear games, so if you guys haven't played it yet, I definitely recommend it. Now, let's transition to this week's Terra topic, where I do my best to give you the topic without totally plugging my own channel. Okay, so I started a new segment called Losing My Virginity, and before you guys like freak out and think something incredibly sexual and you're just like, what the hell is this? This is totally off topic, hear me out. This is gonna be a segment all about me trying new games that I've never tried before and giving my first impression opinions on them for my own YouTube channel. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what game you would like to see tried out. What game is it that you kind of wanted to play but you're not quite sure it's gonna be good enough to buy?
He's just like gang raping me with fucking golems. Elementals. Oh my god. Rape. Rape. But you both dead.
And that's it for this week's show. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, check back next week because Terra Talks is back! Bye guys! Oh, that was bad. Freaking sniper status.